What's going on, y'all? I'm Czar, and in this video, we're going to be taking another look at Spaced Out from Baby Audio. Baby Audio is calling this a modern space echo plugin. It combines a reverb and delay to make some creative reverb delay effects. And the reason we're taking another look at this is because Computer Music Magazine and Future Music Magazine both named this plugin of the year. And to celebrate, Baby Audio is running a flash sale that you can get Spaced Out for $39 until February 21st, and I'll have a link in the description to check that out. So Spaced Out, I've been using this ever since it came out a year ago, and I still find it a go-to for my production as well as mixing. And I'm going to show you how I've used it on this track here. I've got 5 different instances of Spaced Out. I've got one on the piano, the kick, the snare, the pad, and well as the synth chords. So I'm going to play this track, and the first time it's going to loop, it will loop with Spaced Out, and then on the second time I'm going to take out Spaced Out and bypass it, and you can hear what Spaced Out was doing, and then we'll take a closer look at what I'm doing on some of these instances. All right, here's the track. Alright, so there's an example of all the spaced out instances on this track. It definitely sounds drier without it, more space with it. And one thing I really like about Spaced Out is that it just has these unique reverb sounds. It's not a simple hall or plate. Like, all of the reverb sounds that you get with this are really unique. Let's take a look at some individual ones that I've used here. So on this piano, I've got Baby Audio's tape, and we've got the Spaced Out here. So this is with Spaced Out. Let's start without. It'll be without Spaced Out. And with it. All right, so you can hear the delay tail there. We've got going on here, we're using some of the Lush reverb style high pass or low pass filter down there at about 6K. Texture, we're using hazy, and we have liftoff on as well as the ducker. Next one is the kick, and where's that kick? Here it is. This is the kick without Spaced Out. That's not the right one. Yes, this one. Okay. This is without Spaced Out. And with it. All right, let's move on to the snare. And this is without. And with. All right, so on this we got the reverse going, also have the ducker going, liftoff is on, and the reverb type we're using is trippy. Let's go to the pad. All right, so for the pad, this will be without. And with. So this one here is subtle. What we've got on the reverb is lush, a little bit of the delay going, using clean, and no filter here, and liftoff is off. Lastly, we have these synth chords here, which is this track at the top, and this is without spaced out. And with it. All right, what we got going on here is low pass, and we've got, it should be trippy. Yeah, trippy, lift off, ducker, and we're using wonky tape here for the delay type. So there is a look at 5 different ways I've used spaced out on this track here. Again, this is a reverb and delay that you can get some really unique sounds with. And again, there is a flash sale going on for this right now for $39 until February 21st. So I have a link in the description if you want to check this out, as well as other Baby Audio plugins. If you like this video, I appreciate a thumbs up. If you want to continue to see content from me, then you know what to do. All right, any questions, comments, let me know, and I'll catch y'all next time. I invite you to check out my podcast, the Faders Up Podcast, a podcast about pro audio and beyond. Season 3 is now underway, and in this season, we'll be doing a lot of topics requested by listeners. So if you have a topic you want to hear discussed on the podcast, email us, DM us, or join us in our Facebook group, Faders Up Podcast, and let us know. And if you haven't checked out the podcast yet, I have a link in the description that'll take you to the page.